Imagine a soldier coming home from war. During his time in Afghanistan, he was an awesome fighter. He received multiple promotions for his acts of bravery. All his friends in war looked up to him. But now, being in his home country again, he feels lost. All his skills and traits that guaranteed his survival in Afghanistan are worth nothing anymore. And this is exactly what happened to our body in the face of evolution. During most of our existence, we had to work for our food. For example, we had to gather leaves in the wild, often walking miles to get to it. In that time where resources were scarce, our brains had to develop the tendency to go the way of least resistance. Because if your ancestor would have walked 10 miles to get breakfast, even if you would have found breakfast after 2 miles, he probably wouldn't be your ancestor. He would burn too much calories and will be a more likely prey to predators. That's why it takes so much discipline to go for a run in the morning, because there's simply no need to. It's not the way of least resistance. So stop listening to your body. Trick this tendency by eating breakfast after your workout. This will link the act of exercising with something rewarding, making you look forward to it. We live in a time and age where we have more than enough. You don't have to physically work for your food. You get everything that you need and more in the supermarket right around the corner. There's little to no force required to get the food that you like the most. And the food that you like the most is usually the food that you should need. Why? Because if your ancestor found food that was high in fat and sugar, his brain would go nuts. It's enough to let him survive for a couple of weeks. Time to party. So stop listening to your body. Realize that your body will be naturally inclined to crave such foods, but only eat them sparingly and with full consciousness to enjoy them the most. Your body tests the food that you will eat with multiple tactics. He smells it, he touches it, he looks at it, and only then it tastes it. Consider a banana. If it smells weird, if it has a kinda odd texture, if it's black at some point, you don't eat it. And if you finally put the banana in your mouth, the fruit, and it tastes weird, you spit it out again. These are all defense tactics from your body against possible diseases. The bad thing is just, the nutrition industry knows about that. So what do you have to do to sell a product that is completely unhealthy? You have to make it look good. You use food colorings. You have to make it smell good. You use artificial flavorings. You have to make it taste good. You use artificial sweeteners. These are all artificial ways to trick your body's defense mechanism. So stop listening to your body. Realize that the nutrition industry is worth billions of dollars. Just because something tastes good does not necessarily mean that you should eat it. Instead, focus on natural, unprocessed plant-based nutrition for optimum health. Listen to your body is bad advice. It's like telling a person that is depressed to just be happy, or a heartbroken person to just move on. It puts the blame on the person and gives them nothing to act upon. The truth is, we live in a body that is made for the past and will not adapt anytime soon. The first thing we have to do is accept this fact and search for actionable ways to play with the cards that we've been given. I really hope I could give you something actionable today. Have a great day.